I'm Sally Ann and this is Marsden's gift shop on the High Street in Wirksworth. We've been here 21 years this year. We came in 1999 specifically to sell our pianos here, and then we changed it to a gift shop about 15 years ago. I try and keep it a bit quirky, you know, something different. Well, it was an ironmongers, I know that, but I thought it had always been an ironmongers since the 1700s, but it hadn't. This was the house, and the piece at the end of the shop was a butcher's. And it didn't become the ironmongers until well into the 18th century. The shop dates back probably to the 1500s because the ceilings, they're 1630. The Italians came over and did Haddon Hall, and they had apprentices from Derbyshire, and there is one identical to mine in one of the lesser rooms at Haddon. I think it's through pure neglect when it was an ironmonger's that they're still there. And very often you'll get somebody in who'll say, oh, I used to work here when it was Marsden's, and you know, you get customers telling you about when they used to toddle off down the cellar looking for things.
All the farm machinery used to be parked on that pavement area. You could get everything from there. And they used to go down the cellar steps, so it was like a store area, I think, down there to get things. It's like an Aladdin's cave of equipment, everything you could need.
And you could smell paraffin and all sorts of like linseed oil type of things and that. And there was this big brown counter, and then behind was the brown shelves, very old-fashioned. And then on the right-hand side was some steps up, and all up on the steps was like jugs or dishes or bits of farm implements and things like that as you walked up to go and look at other things.
We used to go in there and say, right, I want a gallon of paraffin, please. You take your can, you go in the back and fill it. If you wanted a gallon of creosote, you go and do the same thing. But I mean, it was a unique establishment, and you could go in and say, I want 4 screws, please. And he'd sell you 4 screws. He was an agricultural engineer as well, and he employed plumbers, fitters, electricians, and they did all the installations around the farms in the area. That was a wonderful establishment, that was.
When they shut in the early 80s, they had a massive auction, and I think everybody in the area came because every sort of older person in Wirksworth's got a piece of old Marsden's that they bought at the auction. Whether it's a box of nails or something that's made here, nearly everybody's got something. We're online. We have our new website. People can telephone. You know, a lot of people have just phoned, said what they'd like, and we've sorted it out for them. And we get it ready at the door for them to collect. We are doing carbon neutral deliveries on foot with the dog.